Hello, Taurus, and Happy New Year. Welcome to your January 2026 general reading. This is just a brief message to take a look at the energy playing out for the month of January. January is a very fast moving, very energetic month. There's a lot of transits that are taking place that are bringing about quite the shifts and changes. So let's see where this is going for you. This is for the sign of Taurus. Let's see what energies want to show up for you. First card up is potential. So I feel like this is you looking at the future. Bottom of the deck. I don't know why I'm showing. Oh, yes, I do. Bottom of the deck is leadership. Set your goals. So this is somebody focused on the future, focused on the what's to come, what they're wanting to manifest into their realm. I'm splitting the deck and I'm seeing the card refusing to see, and then I'm seeing the sun. So I'm feeling like there could have been a time, a period, a cycle where someone was refusing to see the truth. I feel like that truth has been illuminated. There has been experiences where they've been forced to see the truth for what it is, not the illusion that they wish it would be. The next card that shows up is the card of listen. This is a major arcana card. Um, this would be the high priestess in a typical tarot deck. So that is trusting one's intuition, win or lose. The five of swords, this would represent the five of swords. So I feel like there was that energy where somebody was just really not listening to their higher self or trusting their intuition. Maybe somebody was just not evolved, and like was trying to make something be something that it wasn't, and really going through some serious energies. Wow, High Priestess to the Empress card. This is about nurturing. So this could be on a soul level, somebody really having to go within, love themselves, and want more for themselves. Take good care of themselves, that sort of thing. But this talks to me about trusting your intuition and really embracing growth and expansion in a different way, it feels like to me. Daydreams and decisions. Yeah, I did feel like there was like somebody was feeding an illusion, wishful thinking, that sort of thing. And I feel like that has shifted and changed. I feel like somebody is recognizing that, they've been ignoring or denying what their intuition was saying to them, even the warnings, the red flags, all of that stuff. And I feel like they've learned a lesson through maybe things really being challenging. And in order to grow, evolve, expand, and to create this desirable new beginning, they have to make a choice and a decision to spread their wings, go in a different direction. Bottom of the deck is choose your battles. This is showing up with plain as day, very clear to see. Seven is a very spiritual number as well, so I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but I do feel like be mindful of that. I think it's important when you're being guided, like when your intuition is saying something to you, and we all know this. We all know we've had experiences where our gut told us not to do something, our intuition told us not to do something. Hopefully we've listened to it, but not always do we, because it's kind of like this desire for a certain outcome overrules our well, it doesn't really overrule our intuition, but sometimes we will allow it to overrule our intuition and end up getting uh, some serious life lessons from that, right? From not trusting what your higher self and your intuition is saying. So let's get some clarifying energy. We're going to clarify what this trust your intuition, listen to your intuition. And we're going to clarify that energy. Inner power. Yeah. This is somebody who it's time to trust your intuition, listen to what it's saying to you, tap back into your inner power, step into that power of yours, having strength, courage, and confidence to do things, even though they may not be easy or comfortable or feel good, right? That's just a part of growing, learning, evolving. Yes, going to clarify the Empress energy right here is detachment, having to detach. Like I feel somebody is recognizing they're, that they are being either held back, pulled back, or going down a wrong path in some way, shape, or form. Um, and I feel like they're seeing this now and detaching from that energy. I feel like they're detaching from whatever that was. I kind of feel like where they were not trusting their intuition, or for whatever reason, was, I kind of feel, in a lower vibrational energy. They were just, and this reading is for Taurus, and every sign has the good and bad. So this could have been somebody who was money hungry, materialistic, or just wanted something. And instead of waiting for their divine timing for it to be presented to them, they were getting it in a way to kind of like hurry the process along, which doesn't really work that way. I feel like it could have, brought somebody to taking a few steps backwards. It's just giving me that energy. I feel like somebody is recognizing this now, seeing the truth for what it is, no longer sitting behind some rose-colored glasses, and now they're going to act accordingly. And then we have the invite help showing up to spread your wings. So I feel like this is somebody wanting to take a new path, go in a new direction, make a choice and decision that changes, the current circumstances or things like that. Outrageous openness is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there is someone that someone can trust, confide in, ask for help. I feel like receive some sort of guidance to help them in some way, shape, or form. And with this outrageous openness, I kind of feel like this is just somebody who was just like, could have withheld, or held in so many different thoughts, feelings, emotions, whatever it was, for such a long amount of time. And now it just feels like that portal is open, and they're just dumping this all out. They're just releasing this. They're surrendering this so that they can get the best. I feel like release, first of all, of the pressure that they've been under, but like in a way to gain some sort of, deeper understanding or awareness on, how they've gone wrong, what's gone wrong, and how they can learn from that lesson and move forward. So, very powerful energy for you, Taurus, for the month of January. I do hope this message helps you, serves you in some way, shape, or form. Let's look under Choose Your Battles. Choose Your Battles, opportunity beckons. There's a Five of Swords with that, and then Darkest Fears underneath that. I feel like this is a very pivotal month or point for you, where you have to choose, right? Where you have to make choices and decisions, because like this is about grasping onto opportunities and things like that, or taking opportunities. And there's been a lot of conflict. I feel like someone has had a lot of fears about closing out a cycle, ending something, even though I felt like this really gives me the vibe of knowing something was meant to end, but not wanting it to end, and held on to it, thinking it would change, be different, that sort of thing. And I feel like someone has woke up to recognize that that is not the case. And so, changes had to come through. Somebody has had to become the leader of their own life, step back into their power, be the leader of their own life, and look towards the future, the potential of what's available. But it does give me the vibe that someone had to release something in order to obtain this. So I do hope this serves you well. Please like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and again, Happy New Year. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this message.